Today I'm going to show you my favorite way to sharpen a chain. For this you're going to need a file that matches your chain, the chain, a hand vise, and a soda pop or a beer, whatever you like there. I like Diet Coke when I drink a soda or something diet. Too sugary otherwise. I think this is the easiest way because you have the most control. You don't have to worry about the bar width. You don't have to worry about anything because you can just adjust everything. So you get your vise close to what the bar width typically is, where they can kind of ride on there like that. And the key here, I think, is pushing this down as you tighten. So there you go, just like that, and that's not going anywhere. If you want, you can mark your chain. Just get a Sharpie. You can mark it. I never do, but I'm going to do this for demonstration purposes. I'll not get into the depth gauges or rakers or whatever you call it today. Wrecked this chain pretty bad on that big ash tree I was doing. So just keep this parallel to the ground and start out slow. And then work your way to light. Okay, that's all you gotta do. And then barely pull that handle up on the vise. And again, push this down and pull. Show you that again. Pull it up just a little bit so it just barely loosens up. I like grabbing my tooth there, pushing it down, tightening it, just like that. Just remember to follow your witness mark right there, okay? You want this as parallel as you can to that. See how this is not exactly parallel to that witness mark? You want it just a little bit more like that right there. So, and that's when you kind of dig at first, keeping it parallel to the ground. Okay, now I got that to the witness mark. Now I'm just going to give him some soft touches. It's like Bob Ross, soft touches. I watched Bob Ross. I was a real poor kid. I had to watch PBS. Got cold on us today in the Midwest. Woke up and it's 27 degrees. I'm gonna do this really slow so if people are trying this, you know, again, novice or beginner, if someone's trying this, they can follow along. Again, push down, tighten it. See, it's moving just a little bit, so I'm gonna retighten this. There you go. You want that straight. You don't want it all crooked. Sometimes it's better to do it on the end because you have more control, but whatever. Yeah, this one's kind of wrecked here. It's way off kilter too. Straighten them back up. There we go. That's simple. You follow this parallel to the ground, your gullet will naturally form as it's intended. And you'll get that burr right there, which I have. Can't hardly see it probably in the camera. Yeah. Work a little bit more. That one was pretty wrecked. There we go. And next one. We'll keep it on the end here. Worked pretty good. Beverage. And you'll find that you'll have a vise that'll work better on this than another one. But any vise will work like this type of vise. This is, I think, a 4. Desmond Steffen Company. Simplex Utility number 300. I have no idea. It's old. I buy antiques, so there we go. Tighten him up. Yeah, pretty much all the teeth got somewhat wrecked. I don't know, it's got that ash, but we'll come up on the real bad ones here soon, I'm sure. Let's see why it's it. Okay, right there. Yep. I don't want to lose my place, so I just automatically find. Tell you what, I'm going to continue doing this, and then I'll bring it back when I find a real bad wrecked. Okay, so I found the wrecked chain here, or wrecked tooth here. Right here, you can see that. Pretty bad. Curved all the way around. Notice that in a vise, seems like one side closes first. Probably not on a real high-end one, but this one's like that. So I'm going to put this over here, and that'll take care of that problem. But I got to follow this thing way back to get it right. That's probably all I'm going to do though, right there. Got a little something there, but I don't know what that is. It's just going to have to be like that. Sometimes you just gotta make it happen, guys. Probably hard to tell on the camera, but pretty much all these are wrecked. But hey, if you're gonna go buying a new chain, you can fix it. So at this point, just turn your chain around. Start on the other side. There's a pretty bad one right there. Right there. Man. That's better. Here's a real bad one right here. Man, that sucker's wrecked. Wow, pretty bad. There we go. I'm getting that burr now. Yeah, I like going in hard and then just light, little light passes at the end. Get all that stuff off there. Do one more here. Man, that's pretty bad. Do one more here, and I think you all get the point. This is my favorite way to sharpen a chain, though. It's mainly just because you have so much control and the tooth doesn't move on you. Well, out in the field, you know, you could get you a little vise. I got a stump vise, but you don't have to have anything. You can file it on your chain, but this is my favorite way. And this is not the vise I typically use, by the way. And I can really jam on it, you know, pretty fast. Once you get used to it, you'll be able to fly doing this. You know, I believe this is how John Riley does his chains. And if you don't know who he is, he's the king of chains. He makes racing chains the best. Check him out. Anyway, hey, I'm gonna go to show you all that real quick. Take her easy.